6.2 Biomechanics. Introduction. What is a technical model? A technical model is a perfect way to do something. The technical model uses a qualitative data collection to provide strengths within an athlete's performance, but also weaknesses, which can be compared to a model so that these can be improved and worked on, allowing an athlete to improve in their performance and be better at specific skills within their chosen sport. The technical model is based on an individual's technique. The qualitative data technique is word-based, which means that you use written descriptions to provide the correct details. The technical model has advantages and disadvantages to it. For example, an advantage is that it helps you to break down a skill to see weaknesses in very specific areas. However, a disadvantage is that everyone learns differently, so the teaching points don't always work if they are set generically. How is a technical model produced? There is no specific way that a technical model is produced because of how each sport varies. Perfect models must be suited to individuals so that they can improve in the fastest and most efficient ways to help them get better at certain skills that they may be working on at the time. When the model is produced, literature and elite performers such as athletes can be used to create specific teaching points to help coach a skill. For example, when coaching relay to an athletics team, the coach may use Great Britain's athletics to work out specific movements that their team can work on to improve on. How does software aid the use of technical models? Software helps to aid the technical model when coaching it because it means that a variety of evidence of certain skills can be relied on during practice. It allows a coach to collect data from within a session so that it can be analysed at a later date in more detail, such as outside of practice when the coach wants to analyse the specific skill. Being able to do this is a positive technique for coaching because it means that they were to be able to prepare a detailed coaching lesson for the next session, allowing the athlete to improve faster for the next session. There are different softwares that can be used depending on which sport the coach is helping the athlete to improve on. So what software can be used? There is a variety of softwares that can be used to help athletes improve using the technical models. One software that can be used is videoing performances. For example, a coach would video certain parts of an athlete training so that they can watch it back after the session and see where improvements needed to be made. However, it would also allow them to see strength of the skill which they then wouldn't need to spend time on in the future. Another type of software that can be used is slow motion movements, which links to videoing skills. This is useful because it allows the coach to break down an athlete's movements step by step, ensuring that they can focus on specific weaknesses, such as the elbow movements in a sprint instead of the whole movement of the body. The last type of software that I'm aware of that can be used is called Dartfish. According to dartfish.com, their site is set up to allow people to buy video analysis packages, which allows people such as coaches to look into their athlete's performance in more detail. They are able to do this by overlapping videos of professional athletes with videos of their athletes, so that they can compare the movements of the athlete against their chosen perfect model. This software is expensive, so it is not suitable to use for beginner athletes and also coaches. What are the phases of a performance in relevance to a technical model? There are 3 phases of performance which need to be considered when planning and executing the technical model. These are preparation, execution and recovery, which are all related to the skill being performed. In the case of this assignment, the basketball jump shot.